Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, he was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and handle the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in 1 piece.
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. No, it's real funny.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They can use some air support.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Target acquired. Missile launched.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital. Evading. Now, support teams, open fire. This is Mate 2. We've made contact with the enemy. Engage.
Bandit has a lock.
Half the enemy's already down. That LR SMG is really something.
Strider 3, Fox 2. Target obliterated. He dodged it.
We've got flies buzzing around our head. Don't take your eyes off them. Roger. The hospital is secured. Yogi and Big Shot clear the way.
I just feel it. Behind the enemy. Locked on Bandit.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile, breaking.
Enemy backup inbound. Our forces are heading from 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 to meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of it.
Roger.
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support.
Hold your ground.
Target acquired. Target eliminated.
Okay, Trigger. Silver Bridge is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Pushing.
Wilco, that's something.
Target hit. In gun range.
Missile incoming. Break.
Strider 1, watch your tail. Missile away. Missile did not connect.
The enemy is worn out.
Strider 1.
Enemy sighted. Eye for
1, welcome all support, especially from 3 strikes.
Missile is closing. Strider 1, break.
Breaking from enemy. We need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it. Call reinforcements! Damn it! Should have known it sooner!
Enemy vessel, fire! Desperately trying to stop our advance. Tougher than we thought.
Strider 2, Fox 2. The fight is breaking away. This is moving. Evading! Enemy sighted. Enemy got away.
Target acquired. Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take them out.
Hostile forces coming near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses. Roger that. You're mine. Strider 3, Fox 2. It's easy to face an enemy on the verge of defeat. Let's finish things up.
Target in gun range.
Don't let them through.
Ready? Fire! Got the close humanitarian support!
Do not let them through. That area is all yours, Strider. We'll back up Helm Squadron in the submerged area.
Vehicle eliminated. Target acquired. Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, missile away.
Finish them off! The enemy is exhausted, but we won't be too before long!
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Target eliminated.
Time for attack!
Evade that missile, Strider 2. Where did these guys come from? My job just got that much harder. These guys just won't give up. Strider 3, half our forces are neutralized. Hostile has a lock. No use. Caution, enemy has a lock. Our tanks and combat vehicles are knocked out. They're mostly falling to the enemy's air support.
Careful! The ruins and sunken ships make these waters shallow. I don't like the look of things. They're relentless!
We need reinforcements at once.
Long tasker, this is Mates 1. We'll handle the rest.
All aircraft, move on to assist other units.
Thanks, LRSSG. We'll take it from here. This is the Stork. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood. Understood.
All right.
Understood. Understood. Understood.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile.
Missile.
You know how many you've taken out?
Missile.
And you're back. We're at three strikes.
Missile confirmed sunk.
Reduce altitude. Fly between the buildings.
Strider 1, target acquired. 5 minutes remaining.
Strider 3, missile! Missile! The missiles have got a lot of armament.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Whether it was Strider or Cyclops, it looked like they did a real number on the enemy.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Requesting fire for range. Coordinates 2294 5002. Targeted enemy MBC formation. Fire for effect in your strongest round.
Missile. Missile.
Locked on bandit.
The missile got through our ECM. Shoot it. Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Bracketing is complete. Fire for effect.
Bandit locked.
Roger. Team firing data. Action 2870. Elevation 237. Prepare the volley. Fire.
Missile. Missile.
Box 2. Box 2. I need to get away. Thinking.
And impact. Tucker 2-4. Go easy on our eardrums next time. Thanks for the fire support.
Let's hurry up and finish the job. Remote control. It's up to you now. Enemy's got a lock. Keep an eye on your radar. All it takes is one missile and your history. We must take advantage of this opening.
Missile.
Get away from that missile.
Missile.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Missile. Caution.
3 minutes remaining. We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
Missile.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down and move on to the next.
Missile. Ammunition 0.
Bandit has a lock.
This is the amphibious command ship Ptarmigan. The enemy ships in this area are part of the sunken ruins now.
Missile.
Landing party is on its way to HQ.
Vehicle eliminated.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You can see just how hard we're pushing from up here.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Just keep coming.
Missile.
They got a lock on you, Strider 1.
Missile.
Nice. Target eliminated. They're after me. I need cover.
2 minutes remaining.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Locked on bandit.
Missile.
Strider 3, warning. Missile inbound.
Missile. Missile.
Show them how Ostia fights this battle.
Missile away. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Enemy's got a lock. Say goodbye.
Power play defenses of the AO. Coordinates Tango 2A, Lima 3 knots. No one. Protecting the defenses.
Strider 1, missile inbound. Hit. Target locked. Bandit on your tail. Get some distance. Strider 2, break! Break! Missile fires, evading. Finish them!
Strider 1, Fox 2. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that. Man, don't jinx us.
You're right. New bogeys. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. X.
What's going on here? I don't know. Captain, we've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. Mission prep can be fun. What do you mean?
Missile.
It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Enemy's got a lock.
Fox 2. Looks like they're on our tail. Don't go at them alone. 2 of them are on each target.
One ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Missile.
Dodged it.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Missile.
Are you alright? Hang in there.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No. Who are these guys? Damn. Those lackeys fly like champions.
Missile. Missile.
Locked on. Set 5 is hit. Sorry, I gotta bail out.
Missile.
You did well.
Missile. Missile.
Locked on.
Missile.
Wow, you sure he's human?
I see they've still got a running pilot.
Missile.
Watch out! Missile on its way!
Missile. Missile.
Shaking bandit. I'm hit! Stay focused. We've still got a monster to slay.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
They've got their flight control nailed down. Strider 1, hostile gunning for you.
You want a piece of me? You got it.
Enemy has a walker lead.
Missile. 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 Missile.
You out of missiles.
We took out Strider 1.
What's going on here? I don't know. Captain, we've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
Mission prep can be fun. What do you mean?
Missile.
It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a walker lead.
Missile.
He dodged it. Don't go at him alone. 2 or more on each target.
One ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Taking fire.
Missile launched. Strider 1, locked on target.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Locked on bandit.
Missile.
Bandit on your back.
Missile.
Even the escorts are seasoned.
Missile.
I see they've still got a running pilot.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
fighter. Stop Mr. X.
Locked on bandit. Bandit fire missile. I have a lock. What's this guy eating or fly like that? This is Cyclops 3. We've been hit. We gotta eject. Take him out one by one.
Cyclops 3 has bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it.
Behind the enemy.
Listen, Trigger, real talk. If we keep this up, something's not gonna roll. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What?
Alright, you grab the bait. Time to take him for a ride.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it. An enemy is behind you.
Missile.
Missile, invade!
Missile. Missile.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Missile.
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared.
Struck.
You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Target is hit.
Nice, fine. Give him one more.
Missile. Missile. Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Shake it, bandit.
Missile.
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot. Wiseman, missile closing!
We'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops Wiseman.
Eject already, Wiseman! I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded. Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Local count.
See where your plane is headed. Eject.
These guys are way out.
Forgive me. Good luck.
Fox 2. In gun range. Scratch the last escort.
We need to be extra careful if we want to split up the 2 meters. Eject, while you can still talk.
Damn, I can't seem to find an opening.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile hit.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn
glitching
it.
out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
Stall warning.
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law, gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. Strider 1, Fox 2. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Fighting with the drones is what got us into this mess. Fire! Cease fire! We're on your side, you idiot!
Stall warning. Caution, caution. Missile. Missile.
It is not machines that make the decisions anymore. It's people. Understand that.
Missile.
ID'd as Ocean Forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
Bandit has a lock.
It's Erusian.
They are responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
Caution.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
Fox 2.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this?
Stall warning. Missile.
There's a strict curfew. People gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Nice work, Leos 2. That's a confirmed kill. You are a true patriot. There's an unknown on our route. We can't proceed. Wait. General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General LaFarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Missile.
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go. We archived all the footage that we've shot for when the communication networks come back online.
Missile.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile launched.
Missile.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, the general from out has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Here comes the traitor, LaFarge. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? LaFarge's in that vehicle!
They've been set up in all the right places.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country? We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Target acquired.
How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
What's wrong with off into the ocean.
Missile.
Strider 1, break! Break!
Missile.
Hang in there. This battle isn't over. Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once.
Strider 1, missile launched. Target eliminated.
Caution. Pull up.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Gruner Park.
Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia.
I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it.
The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Melkins. They actually went to war. The performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Melkins technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from the former Ace Titan to create drone AI. To us, it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong?
We're heading towards Gruner Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Right inside it.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
Bandit has a lock.
Somebody take out those Allied planes behind us. Three strikes. I heard scratches on the tail mean that it's part of the penal unit. All rebels must be taken down.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Missile.
Open fire on that vehicle. Strider 1, watch your tank.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2!
Missile.
Weapon pulled!
Locked on. Go down.
Caution. Pull up.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 199 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah. Don't they know nowhere is safe?
Even in a time of war, it was a mistake to create something like the fuel unit.
So?
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Fire!
Missile. Missile.
Destroy aircraft with tally marks on the tail. Their penals
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Ocean craft.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire. ID is Erusian military.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once.
Strider 1, target acquired. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. It's Erusian.
They are responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. Strider 2, check your sigs. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier. We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
You guys have opened trials before, leading our country further into ruin.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
Lancaster, we're taking fire from the vehicles ahead.
Attention, Ocean forces. Your target is carrying a peace envoy.
Hold your fire! I repeat, hold your fire!
Target acquired.
They actually believe that using robots will put an end to bloodshed.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
There's an unknown on our route. We can't proceed. Wait. General managed to convince them.
Those who protect General LaBarge are the real patriots. Onward!
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
We archived all the footage that we've shot when the communication networks come back online. remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war. Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Don't eyes up.
Pursuing enemy. Achieve to be locked.
Strider 1, missile launched.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, you better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals. Here comes a traitor from Mars. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? Reverse in that vehicle! Set up in all the right places.
Caution. Caution.
Rifle.
Missile. Missile.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us.
Shoot down any aircraft that approach us. What are you thinking?
We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Caution. Pull up.
Target acquired.
Missile.
It is not machines that make decisions in war. It's people. Understand that.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Caution. Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up. Missile.
Warning, missile! Missile in the air!
Turn right. No, wait. That goes into the ocean. I can't shake the enemies on my tail. Bandit has a lock. Maintain speed. We'll be able to break through that shutter. General, do you mind keeping it down for a minute? And bite your tongue. At least give us a side mirror. We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Kruger Park. Captain Carl, take off the minutes to record this conversation. I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals. There was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian flight test center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but trust is no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is a helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Members of a military group calling itself to free Erusians.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Missile.
Bandit on me! Thanks. We would have been toast. Scratches on the tail. Now those guys are part of Russia's people unit.
Missile.
Captain Carl, we rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit?
It's Erusian! Shoot it down!
Trigger, that one's Ocean. Do not attack before target identification is complete.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good.
Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for it.
The General is speaking with the commander.
Cease fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
That vehicle is one of ours! Cease fire! The info just came through!
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Erusian forces.
Hostile tanks are keeping the armored formation at Anchor Bay from protecting the VIP. Can you clear them out for us?
Behind
No
the enemy.
problem.
Strider 1, bandit on your tail. The General's vehicle is under attack. Our VIP is taking fire.
I'm hit! Get this guy off my back!
Destroy aircraft with tally marks on the tail. Their payload need doubles.
Target's been wiped out.
We made it somehow. Try to get off your ass a little faster next time. We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Thinking IFF designation for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters, and then to assassinate Harley and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Erusia is responsible for Harley's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
You radicals were so busy developing UAVs that you forgot to develop real pilots. You are a disgrace.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
Bandit my side.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile.
Lock on! Lock on!
I'll show you, morons, what it means to use your head to fight, and not just instinct.
Strider 1, rifle.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Pull up.
We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle.
Those guys shooting up there, aren't they both Ocean?
Target destroyed.
Okay, lock acquired. Firing.
Unidentified aircraft to the drums.
Ammunition 0.
We're under attack. Hurry up and do something.
Great strike. Shoot them. Units doing flying or plane.
It's Erusian military.
Fire for the next half hour. Then we'll take back the city from the scoundrels who call us rebels.
Take out Penny in autonomous mode.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing. nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals. Maybe we should join up with them. It means getting rid of those assholes faster.
Regionalism is part of the infighting within these groups.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
How'd you last long, Jasper? We've been briefed and we're here to help. Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody steal after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. Leave the rear to the others. Understood.
The radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They shouldn't be taking responsibility for the capital small, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Ocean quickly.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Even in a time of war, it was a mistake to create something like a penal unit.
So? We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erusian News Network.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, there's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No, unless she's a soldier.
Ammunition 0.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp. Uh-huh. Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Welcome.
Missile.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Don't
My
miss.
target's
Aim
down.
carefully. Missile away.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, nothing so supposed to be shots too. I managed to catch a clue out of 3 strikes.
Mine.
Break!
No good. Shit.
I'm on my target's tail.
Ocean fighter, just how long do you plan on getting in my way?
my way! Bandit destroyed. Well done.
吃肉骨茶不会想跟圣火吃啊。
Strider 1, Fox 2.
I'm taking damage, but I'm good to go.
Attack missed. Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... the drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Seacraft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco.
Understood.
Wilco.
Can't afford the M299 launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
To build something else entirely.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing. Son of a bitch.
The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile.
5 bandits remaining.
Missile.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need. Have to be fully functional. There has to be a time that should not function.
4 bandits left. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Data, aren't they?
Missile. 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 Star warning.
3 bandits to go.
Missile.
2 bandits left. Show them what you got. Strider 1, missile launched. 1 bandit to go.
Star warning. Star warning.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, Mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Osean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Osean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the General Staff? No, we'd like you to send... No! I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Osean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff.
Holy
and the
shit.
bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
"You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness."
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Farbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
With so much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Có cái nó辛苦，才会有过第一万八。
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP. This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Lancaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
Shit. These are Ocean.
Unknown successfully identified.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
Our air support is here. We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Thank God. Friendly birds.
Caution. Pull up.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
They're under attack!
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Target acquired.
Caution. Pull up.
Newspaper, Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
Missile.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The illusions are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Missile. Missile.
Help me! Gather all the wounded together. Calling friendly birds. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help moving two up and running.
Pull up.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. With that, they're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them are just wench. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
The last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! I can guess what happened here. Really don't want to think about it. Half of who's been faster. It's a blatant war crime! We need more influence for evidence.
Erosion. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
I just have the photograph. We'll head back to HQ soon. Just give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to investigate the children of Barbarian.
We're in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Missile. Missile.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now?
Missile.
Put them in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. It's a big man. Away from the mass driver.
Hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks! We're outnumbered. Taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will kill us in the back.
Pull up.
I count 12 dead bodies here.
Enemy has a beat on
They
you.
seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Delta.
Missile. Missile.
Shipping enemy position! up! The artillery fire sent a number on my hearing! Go with us! Enemy ETC from there? Here's the landing craft! Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die. We can't afford to take any more damage. Get out there and do something!
ID complete.
Target locked.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Trying to save your ammo. Lure him in and then fire at once.
Crazy! Stop fighting!
Missile.
We're moving out! Leave the cat behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. Emily, stay cool! We pulled the ring! It's fine if we take a little damage. We need to finish this fight now.
Missile away.
Enemy on your back.
We're down to less than half our vehicle. This isn't looking good. We need help. Bring all the units.
Target was not struck. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Get out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
Target acquired. Warning, enemy has a bead on you. Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there! Commence operation no return! These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get this done with.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Target destroyed.
Visual.
Like an eagle.
Strider 1 has entered the clouds.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Enemy pilots are classes.
Enemy on your back.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time. Chaff and flares are running low. Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
I see scratches. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them.
Missile.
Begin bombing. Battle isn't over. Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch.
Launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness.
Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time.
Launch control. Roger that.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now. Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Intercept those bombers.
Taking out many for aircraft. Using great caution.
In gun range. The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now.
Target.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Bombs away! Bombs away! Radicals and Oceans can burn in hell.
Carpet bombing? They can't be serious. How many do they think they'll kill? We've lost contact with the Oceans on the island. We failed. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Missile.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Calling friendly burst! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We need help while we're still up and running!
Target destroyed.
We're down to less than half our vehicles. This isn't looking good. We need help.
Missile.
Bring all the injured.
Missile.
Hear us! We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks! You're with us! You see the enemy APC from there?
Missile. 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 Missile.
There's more over here. Bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. Look at that. They're all lined up.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes.
Missile.
I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it.
Missile.
Damn, those Russian bastards. It's a blatant war crime. We're on nothing to reload this. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back.
Locked on.
Strata 1, we've identified the unknown targets. ID complete.
You're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here?
It's all crazy people.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to Asia. Don't start letting up. Give us another look.
Missile.
The men say they want to at least get the children in proper area.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the fast driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible. Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. Move them away from the mass drive-ups. We need the advantage to
Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
In gun range.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Give me enemy's position. The artillery fire's been a number on my hearing.
Missile.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Missile.
Target locked.
Missile. Missile.
This independent special security squad is having to
Missile.
Shit.
Those guys do some real dirty work.
Missile.
Echo 13. Two tanks left, but they're running on fuels and low on ammo. Ambush, stay calm. Reform the ranks. It's fine if we take a little damage. We need to finish this fight now.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
This whole operation is crazy. Stop whining.
Missile.
Try to save your ammo. Lure him in and then fire at once.
Missile.
Didn't think that'd miss.
Missile. Caution. Pull up. Missile.
Nice. Target eliminated.
Pull up.
It's the Osean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire! Roger. What are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Missile.
Get out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead! I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Belka.
Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase out the bogies! There's no way they're ours!
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them.
Let's just get this done with.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions.
Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
They're taking out many of our aircraft. Use extreme caution.
Trigger, boss, get over here quick.
We're signaling our break with Belka.
Locked on.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
We're based on 101. Quick together to take them down. No unrelated co-conspirators also have much data support.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Missile.
Graham 2, locked on target.
Missile.
Graham 2, locked 2. Graham 2, hit my target. This fight with such skill and precision. Don't tell me this is OCS into the snowbird.
Enemy on your back.
Missile.
Target acquired. Missile evaded.
Strider 1 is down.
Okay, enough talk.
Strider Squadron, sortie.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs.
They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. If what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own.
Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
We're under attack!
Fox 2. Update us on Tyler Island.
Our air support is here. Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety. Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
In gun range.
Shit! These are Ocean!
Caution. Alert.
Thank God! Friendly birds!
Caution. Alert. Caution. Alert.
Do me a favor, Longcaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Help me! Gather all the wounded together.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Alert.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Calling friendly birds. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running.
Listen away.
It's no use! Work to the right! Fire at that supply ship! We need an hour tops.
There's more over here. Bodies against the road. I don't think they were part of the fighting. Too bad. We're all lined up. No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even winning. I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to think about it. They did it! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. Damn, those Russian bastards! It's a blatant war crime! Take photos for evidence.
You're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
Missile.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to the fields. Give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to attend to the children in a proper area. Artillery fire to the number on my hearing.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile.
Tango 13. Tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo. Operation is crazy. Our guys even got the enemy near support. What do we do now? Send in the tank.
Allied retreat looks good.
Missile.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Lift your legs and crawl. You can surrender when you lose your hands.
Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Target's in machine gun range.
Locked on.
Missile.
Get in the landing craft.
Missile.
Many tanks broadcast. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Where's our damn air support?
Missile evaded.
Missile.
No pursuit too deep. Twice the time. The bay is still operation meeting time. Move them away from the masked driver.
Enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Strutter 1, missile launched. Pick up the speed with your search. The faster you find them, the more people we can save.
Missile.
Strutter 1, you've identified the unknown targets.
Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks.
Try to save your ammo. Lure them in and then fire at once.
Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Good stuff.
Cyclops 3. Fox 2. Enemy on your back.
The Erusian ground forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Bandit has a lock.
Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase out the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there. Commence operation no return! These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get that done with.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them.
Visual. Like an eagle.
Ram 8 locked on. Ram 8, I've been hit by a missile.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
They've taken out many of our aircraft. Control, this is Flight Leader. All systems ready for launch. This is launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Enemy on your back. Strider
Heads up retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Calling friendly burst! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We need help while we're still up and running!
We're pinned down!
You're with us! Can you see the enemy APC from there? There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. Like that, they're all lined up. No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. They did it! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. Those Russian bastards! It's a blatant war crime! Take photos for evidence.
Missile.
Can't we break the enemy as strength?
Give me enemy position! Speak up! The artillery fire's been a number on my hearing!
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
ID complete.
I just got the photograph. Send that to HQ.
Missile.
Give us another 30
Missile.
minutes. Ambush! Stay cool! The men say they want to at least keep the children in proper barracks.
Missile.
We'll finish this fight now!
Missile. Missile.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Get in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
We're down to less than half our vehicle. Target eliminated. Looking good. We need help. Bring all the injured.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Holding them bay until Operation Feeding Time. These strikes. Move them away from the mass driver. If you see them, you're goner.
Missile. Missile.
This whole operation is crazy. Stop whining.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Get in the landing craft. Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Get out of here, hurry. If you let them go, we're as good as dead.
Missile.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Missile.
Target acquired.
Where's our damn air support?
Strike one, target destroyed.
The Erusian ground forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Cyclones 2. Fox 2.
Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Thanks, but will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right, we leave the wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
You're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here?
It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is an munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
I count 12 dead bodies, Jerry. They seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Delta. Push them back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo!
Missile. Missile.
It's the Osean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side? Are we firing at each other?
This is AWACS Lancaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire! Roger. When are we supposed to leave? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Missile. Missile.
We only need an hour tops. We need the advantage to get the enemy out.
Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Strutter 1, missile launched.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there! Commence Operation No Return! These are unguided. Stay on course.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them. Target acquired.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all. Trigger, boss, get over here quick!
Don't aim. We're doing strategic bombing.
Fox 2.
Enemy pilots no classes.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are ready for launch. Launch control. The enemy is closing. Control launch ranges. Affirmative. This is the last chance for Operation Beating Time. Launch control. Roger that.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Target acquired.
This is Graham 7, evading enemy missiles. Careful, these guys are good. Graham 8, behind my target.
Fox 2.
They got me! Ejecting!
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Graham 7, flash 2. We're outnumbered and we'll be surrounded.
Intercept those bombers. Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Don't pace the 101. Work together to take them down.
The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now.
Bombs away! Bombs away! Radicals and Oceans can burn in hell.
Carpet bombing? They can't be serious. How many do they think they'll kill? We've lost contact with the Oceans on the island. You failed. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
We just defend the best driver today. Our army can turn this thing around.
Calling friendly bird. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running. There's more bodies of dead civilians. I hope people were part of the fight. Look at that, they're all lined up.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shields. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to think about it. Damn those Russian bastards! It's a blatant war crime! Take photos for evidence. I just got the photograph. We'll head back to 18 soon. Give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least give the children a proper burial.
They're Russian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
We need the advantage to pin the enemy down. We are in the middle of a mission to take back the fast track. The supply ship at the munitions depot is highly combustible.
Our guys even took out the enemy air support. What do we do now? One in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Open the bay until Operation Feeding Time. Move them away from the mass driver.
Strider 3 launching missile.
UAV confirmed destroyed.
You're with us! See the enemy from there!
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
You hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks! Getting the landing craft! Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood. It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Lancaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire! Roger. But where are we supposed to lead? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Spaceport is nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved in self-defense. That goes for a team. 2 tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
Target acquired.
We're down to less than half our vehicles. This isn't looking good. We need help. Bring all the injured.
Pick up the speed with your search. The faster you find them, the more people we can save.
I'm on his back.
Shit, it's 3 strikes. We're sitting ducks out here.
Is the enemy's position! Speak up! The artillery fire's been a number on my hearing! Help me! Gather all the wounded together!
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there. Commence Operation No Return! These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get this done with.
Strider Squadron, your enemies. Identify them.
Visual. Like an eagle.
Target's in machine gun range.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Work together to take them down.
Strider 1, this is
You strong, this is Flight Leader. All systems ready. We are go for launch.
Enemy on your back.
This is launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness. This is our last chance for Operation Green Time. Launch control. Roger that.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Missile.
Freedom 8, behind my target.
Only half the bombers remain. Can't let even one get away.
Enemy pilots outclass us.
In gun range. This'll hit.
Missile.
Strider 2, enemy behind you.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Heads up, these reinforcements are elite.
Missile. Missile.
Grand here, within the clouds. Vision 1 enemy.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Intercept those bombers.
They're taking out many of our aircraft. Use extreme caution.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now.
This is Graham 7. Evading enemy men with such skill and precision. Don't tell me to associate this with a snowbird.
Missile.
I'm on my target's tail.
Missile away.
Strider 1 is hit.
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
Our bombers
This Lieutenant Special Security Squadron is demanding to be let into the base.
Damn it! That's so good! Are they really promoting you?
We're outnumbered, taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back.
Graham 7 locked on target.
Caution.
Thanks. But will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right. Relieved and wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
Missile. Missile.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Push him back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo!
Missile.
Use your legs and crawl. You can surrender when you lose your hands.
Strider 1, target acquired. Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. The enemy's not stupid. We're after the supply ship. Do the countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Erusia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships.
Missile.
Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
Missile.
Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking
She's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. Share it if you can help these refugees.
Count me in.
That's right.
We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete.
Missile.
Okay, Scrap Queen.
Missile.
Send us the target coordinates.
I'm thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she?
Okay, sir. If you're taking this to the enemy's doorstep, not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile.
Target acquired.
Missile. Missile.
Everyone knows it. No other reason.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target destroyed. Locked on. Hurry!
Get moving!
Missile. Missile.
They're not refugees. They're criminals.
Target eliminated.
Good job! The enemy tanks are toast.
Roger that. Make them stop singing!
Damn it.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. Missile.
Target is in machine gun range.
Good job! The enemy tanks are toast. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Missile. Missile.
Why do we think that's wrong?
Missile.
Everyone knows it. No other reason.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target acquired. Strider 1, APC destroyed.
Missile.
Hurry!
Get moving!
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties? Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the Arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the Arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
If we let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
The supply ship's in the clouds. We can't find it.
Don't overshoot.
Strutter 1, missile launched. The missile hit its target. Everybody, keep a safe distance to avoid getting caught in the explosion. Strutter 1, Fox 3. Missile hit the supply ship dead on.
Do they really think they can continue to dodge?
90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them! Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
Missile.
We've recalculated the remaining time.
Missile.
60 seconds remain. Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
This is Tango 2-3.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
outer space?
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But, what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. While we can't use all our aircraft to attack, the transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
Fighter Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
No Ocean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
Strider 1, Magnum.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
Target eliminated. I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Gun range.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat! Who's that squad with 4 fighters?
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What are they talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused.
I know. We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again. Our anti-aircraft weaponry is down by 30%. Why are they attacking this base?
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military? The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Osage, which neighbored Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
They're bombing us. We're unable to use the SAM. Help me!
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Target is in machine gun range. Missile away.
Don't stop the car. It'll make us an easier target.
Strider 1, bandit splashed. Target acquired.
Locked on bandit.
Missile evading. I'm taking fire. Still right capable. Hurry up with takeoff prep.
Coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies. Ah, shit!
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
Missile. Missile.
That's Shalaji Castle.
Missile.
They're here already. They can pay for what they did to our scouts. Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone buildings and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines. Over here. No, with the Ocean Army. They're targeting our anti-aircraft weaponry. They're taking out more than half. There are 4 enemy aircraft, but one is causing us to move free.
I heard about 3 strikes when I was in Moon. What's he doing here?
Confirmed destroyed. Target was not struck.
Missile.
Set up melee weapons. Put them on the flat surface.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Target locked.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
That warehouse is filled with ammunition.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, Magnum.
Missile.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Shit! We still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is toast. Please, somebody answer us! We've lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile hit. Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
This town is of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it, but
We do what we need to survive, right?
Missile.
not something I'll tell my son about.
What's the matter? Aim and fire. Locked on bandit. Hey, good. We're sitting stuck. Cancel takeoff. Soul Squadron, stand by.
Negative. This battle's over if we don't get up there. Along with hope of restoration. Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, airborne. Shoot these raiders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood. You are in violation of Shiraji airspace. Turn around or we'll be forced to shoot you down.
This is the Ocean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you to be talking so tough after losing one of your leaders at Brabante.
You bastard!
Missile.
You defile this country. As long as you are here, this country will never know peace. Shit.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target is in machine gun range.
Vito and I will take care of that one. Understood it.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you. Target was not struck.
Got one on my ass.
Missile away.
How long is this battle going to go on?
Target acquired.
Missile.
They think they're a band of knights. I hate them even more.
Missile.
They think they're actual nobility. Fine, I'm a wild gunman then. Time to shut your mouth. Enemy on your back.
Missile. Missile.
Hang in there. This battle isn't over.
I'm out! Ejecting! I hope he's okay. Bailing out under those conditions. I can see his parachute. It's praying he makes it to safety.
3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger.
Wilco. Righto.
Missile hit.
Missile.
These guys are pretty good.
Missile. 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 Missile.
These guys expect us to surrender? I'll kill them myself.
Enemy on your back.
He's been hit. He's ejected. Damn. We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time.
As expected, but a lucky shot would be boring. Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun.
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east. High-speed projectile launch from the aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky.
We can still help you.
Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, we must find someone to guide you. I'm not that person.
Hostile team squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on.
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's just flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. The rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. Might just cost us our lives.
Mr. X is ascending rapidly.
The missiles went straight for the sun. Not a casual move.
80%.
What do you think of this?
Someone to guide us. We can't think of anyone other than you.
Targeting collection.
Get together. Now taught me something. Drone fighters don't move on. They have no place in the cosmos to rise. And they're what the rest of the Juna Air Force should be fighting against.
Hey, look. It's like the sky's been sliced wide open. The experimental unit probably made themselves a new toy.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you. Strider 1, missile launched.
Not bad. Get closer.
90%. 100%. Targeting correction. 0.8 degrees. Targeting correction complete.
Railgun is firing again. Bad news. Its accuracy is increasing with each shot. Take him down as quickly as possible. Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack. Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of your pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then, to see if he's truly worthy.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
100%. Targeting correction. 0.02 degrees. Positional prediction complete.
Railgun has been fired.
That bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Keep firing those missiles until you blow them to pieces. Beyond the limits of machine assistance, I say. You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot.
Railgun has been fired.
Not bad. This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strikes. This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put my soul into it.
1 scored another hit.
He's still flying, but his plane's been damaged. Finish him off, Trigger.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down.
You got him. Trigger has splashed a bandit.
Can you hear me? Pilot with the 3 strikes. This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
The resupply went what? Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the X-02 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. A solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?